So yes, I'm not in my usual filming space. You see, I have this beautiful blue wall. It's just kind of wobbly. Don't pay attention to that. So it's kind of loud upstairs, so I'm gonna be filming down here, and still loud down here. So here with me, I have my sketchbook, and I'm going to be bringing down my pencil, and I'm just gonna be creating a character or just searching up on my computer, like OCs, and just see what pops up that I want to draw. So yeah, let's get to that. Okay, so I brought my Chromebook, well, computer. I brought my fine liners, all 4 of them. I only have 4. And then I brought my markers. Then I just have this nice big bin of pencils because I was too lazy to open it. So I'm going to be just searching up OCs or something on my computer, and I'll just see what I like and I'll just redraw it. So, okay, so first I have to search it up. I don't think you can see it. Let's see. There. Okay, so let me just look at what I'm doing. So there's this one that I really like, so I think I'm going to do this one first. So let's get into that. So I finished the sketch. So now I'm just going to like lightly erase it. Just kind of lightly, just do that. I'm just gonna start with the face, like the head, because that's just gonna be the easiest. Okay. So I think for the head, I'm gonna use. Let me just. Okay, so I think for the head I'm gonna use 0.05. It's like it isn't super big, but it isn't super small, so it's like. And then this just goes here, and then it stops for this thing. Speed this up for you, and so that I'll probably only go by in like a minute or so. Yeah, so there isn't really much to say about line arts, but I'll try. So I started with this sweater thing because I don't actually know why. I was just going down really. And you always want to make sure that you like erase all your pencil lines before you go in with like like erase like your pencil lines like mostly before you go in with your fine liner, because you don't want your pencil marks to show up at all. So, sometime in the sketching process, I realized that it was a skeleton. It wasn't a normal human. So, I ended up adding that. But, I mean, that was some other time, not right now or anything. But, I just need to say something. So, I used, 0.01 for the hand because it was so, like, small, such a small area, and then I never actually switched back to 0.5, so I was using 0.1 for the legs, so I switched back to 0.5 when I realized it was super thin. Okay, so I finished the outlining. I think I made her face a little too like round, so she like doesn't look as like innocent as the original, but I still like her a lot. So now we have to get into the coloring. But before you color, especially with a who, especially with like light colors, you have to make sure you erase really good, because the pencil might show through and you'll never be able to erase that again. So I've ran into that problem before. You can't really tell much when you're like looking at it from far away, but it happens. So you just have to be careful about that. So here are my Ohu markers. I need to just open it. There we go. Here are all my beautiful colors. So she has like a teal color, so I'll try this out and I'll try this out for colors. And then her hair goes into this like this color from like the lighter color of that. And she has like these like gray pants. It's like gray. This is kind of gray, but it's not the gray I'm looking for. Where's a good gray? Here, let me just BG9 and GG3. No, BG9 and this is kind of brown, but okay. So I'm gonna go with BG9 and WG5 for like the black parts, which are like the arms here. Wait, I forgot something. Okay, so for like this part here and there, and then the pants, and then these three are gonna be for like this thing right here and her hair. So I'm just gonna hope she turns out well. So now I'm going to start coloring. And I need to brace my nose because it is gonna get smelly. Okay, I know this is kind of a random place to start talking, but I was coloring this, like the color, and I was trying to figure out the lighting of like how, like where the shadows would be, because you can't have shadows everywhere, because they can't have like one thing in front of the other, yet the thing that they're in front of is in front of them, because like that doesn't make any sense. So I had to like figure out the lighting to make like all the shading right. And then for the leg that you see the most of, the leg that I'm doing right now, I was like kind of making it curve, and so it kind of looks like it has like, it's like three-dimensional, because like your legs aren't flat, you're not 2D, so it makes it look kind of more 3D, which I think is really cool. And then honestly, these legs took forever. Like, they took like 30 minutes, like just themselves. The rest of the coloring was a lot faster. But, I mean, you do what you gotta do for art. Well, maybe not, but, anyway. So, I just finished that, and then I got the darker color, and I layered it on top of there for, like, the same, like, kind of dark shadows that were on the original. Because I wanted you to be able to tell that, like, that was from the original. So, I used that later. Okay, yeah, now I'm using it. So, yeah, I made the shading, and I just colored that in. And you can't even see it. Oh, man, I really should have moved my camera. Well, anyway. So, and, oh my goodness. I love seeing my head. Okay, so now I'm doing the other leg, and I wanted you to be able to like tell where the leg ends and not, so, and where the other begins. So I left like a white space because I have white gel pens, but they aren't super like opaque. So I left that white space. Okay, so I finished the pants, and that took forever, and now I have to do all of this. So I am not super excited, but I mean, I'm gonna do it because that's what I set out to do. Even though it is getting very annoying, I'm still doing it. Oh my goodness. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is the hair because that's different colors. So I can get a break from just these two grays. So I'll just set these over here. And then the two colors I'm using for the hair are gonna be these two. But if I find a better color, like maybe this would work. That's so much better, yes. Okay, so I am going to be using these two colors for the hair. This one is going to be for the top, this one for the bottom. Because if you didn't notice, the hair is actually an ombre. You can't see it very well. But yeah, so the hair is like that ombre. So I'm gonna be doing this dark color and then going down to this light color. So I'm going to speed that up for you guys. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be working on this like vest thing. I don't actually know what it's called, but it's cool. So the vest thing is like, it's kind of like this color with a bit of shading with this color, and then if I need really dark shading, and then this would be like right there and there. So I'll just do that first. Okay, so now I'm just gonna need to use this to just color everything. I'm gonna use the chisel nib for this because it's wider, so it covers more space, and this is a big area to be colored. Now I have the chisel nib. I mean, not the chisel nib, the bullet nib. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just thinking of what to do, and then I decided. So I went in with the belt, but I used the wrong color. So I started using the lighter color.
Yeah. And
But then I could still see the streak, so I just made it a gradient, dark to light.
I used the wrong color,
and I
really
didn't
good.
realize
And then
this
I started working on the belt.
I was like,
No,
the
that's
middle
way
thing
too dark.
is like a white, so I wanted
I got
to
the
remember
right
that.
color, and they started going over it, but
I just
you'd always
filled
see
in
the
those other
streaks.
squares.
So I just decided to get the darker color, and
then the pants were almost
I got the
done,
darker color, and
but I feel but you know, I had to get those tiny details right there.
And so I just went over
So
it.
important.
And your pants definitely go up to your butt bone.
Wait, is this in slow motion? If this isn't,
And
I think this is in slow
then
motion.
I started using the black to make
I
the
just made it
shading
like blend
a
from
little
a darker
darker,
color to a lighter color,
which I think made it look a lot better.
which actually made it look really
I really
cool.
liked having the black on it. So then, yeah, I made the eyes, but the eyes look like blend in with the black so much. So I got the black again, and I went over that pupil. And then I have that shirt thing that I made because I was panicking because I accidentally made the neck super long when I was doing my line art. So, yeah, and then I made the arm, and then I made the other arm because, you know, that's what we do. There isn't really anything else I'm doing but coloring in those arms and getting my head, like, covering half of the frame. That's incredible. So yeah, now I'm just going in with the shading, making it look a little more realistic. And, I think this is, like, the end, well, almost. I'm just making the shading on, like, the bone parts. I don't know what she is. Is she, like, half cat or what? But, yeah, I'm just doing little touch-ups, and I'm done. So that compared to that.
that one. Move to that one. One thing about mine is she looks a lot less innocent, which is something that I really wanted to show. I wanted her to look like innocent like the original, but whatever. So I still like her though, so I'm really proud of her. But I mean, this took me like an hour, so I think that's all I'm going to be doing for today. Alright guys, so I hope you liked this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I feel really weird saying this.